Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Zombo here, and we are back with another Elden Ring episode. So, I did a little bit between episodes, quite a bit between episodes, without Rain. Sorry, Rain, you weren't a part of it. I know you're really upset about it. Yeah. But I am going to have to show you kind of what I did. I didn't do all that much, honestly. I just did a lot of preparing for what we will do this episode. And, yeah, also, this will be our last Elden Ring episode that we're recording for like a month and a half. But for you guys, it's gonna just be like nothing happened. But yeah, so just so you guys are aware, next episode I will be clueless. All right, cool. Let's just jump into it, and I'll show you guys what I did/didn't do. All right, so we are here with our boy Onion Knight. I know you call him Dumpling Knight an episode, and I like vetoed it, I guess, and just started calling him Onion Knight. Just because he's got like the rings on his belly looks more like an onion.
Yeah, you're right.
Or a
That's
pumpkin.
why I accepted the veto.
All right, cool. All right, so you might notice we are in a completely different spot. We are by this feller here. Hello, feller. How are you, feller? I am good, thank you. All right, cool. And then what I did between episodes is I went back to the manor. I went to those areas that we failed to get to before. Got all the items there. Lovely day. I went to Ray Lucaria. I got the Radigan icon that I missed above the debate parlor. And I went and accidentally, potentially, maybe, possibly murdered this boss here, which is very unfortunate because that boss was really cool. That was the giant dragon boss. And the reason why he died is because I'm like, oh, there's a bunch of little dragons over here. And I'm like, oh, maybe some of these dragons in this area give me hearts. They didn't, by the way. And then, so I was killing dragons. I'm like, no, these ones didn't. And I went to this big, huge dragon. I'm like, oh, maybe these little red-eyed ones give me stuff. So I avoided the big dragon altogether, and I just killed the little dragons. Little did I know, the little dragons are controlling his health bar, and he died once I killed all the dragons. So wow. That was unfortunate. So I left this marker here, so I remembered to talk about it, but he's dead. Sorry, everybody. I also went down and I killed the Colossus guy down here, who was a pain in my arse, just like he was before. That was where the painting was for the Redmane Castle. So I fell down there a bunch more times. I died a couple more times. I died to the big guy down there multiple times, but then I learned how to fight him, and then it was actually pretty easy. But it took me a minute to get there. Pro tip for anybody attacking that guy: use strong attacks, because he's pretty slow, so you can get quite a few in, and then he falls on his face. And then when he falls on his face, you stab him in the chest, do a huge amount of damage. Then he starts to get up again, but he gets up really slow, so you can stab him a bunch more in the foot, and then he'll fall down again, and then you just stab him in the chest, and it's really easy. But I died too many times to learn that. Okay. Now, what else did I do? Anything useful? I don't think so. I don't really think I did anything else. I did mark a couple things like this where I found people to be, but we will get to that when we get there. I also have more people markers down here, as you see. Those are some of the things that we will be doing this episode. But for starters, I want to start with this feller and his quest line. So it's been a long time since we've been here at the Rose Church with this guy. So I'm going to talk to this guy just as a reminder of what he wants.
I'm quite certain that you'll take to it.
Okay, so what he is talking about there is he gave me a finger, which Rain loves fingers.
I hate
this. This is a finger he gave us where we have to invade another person's world. So we're gonna do that, and this is gonna suck because I'm level 150 or 142, which is in the 120 to 150 range. And what that means is we're probably going to get the sweaty players. Because in case people don't know, Rain, I don't think you would know this. Kind of the accepted range in a lot of these games is like 120 to 150. And that is for PvP purposes. If you're higher than that, you can't match with people 150 to 120-ish. And if you're lower than that, you'll match with people lower than that. So this is like that happy range for PvP. So people who like PvP are going to be in this range typically. In Bloodborne, it was more like 120, and I think there was even some people who agreed that it should be 100 for PvP, but that's a different game. I just know a lot about Bloodborne, so I know that one. Okay, but we're gonna invade. I'm gonna probably die, and it's cool. I don't know how long this is gonna take, so Zombo just cut. Okay.
Not very long.
Not very long at all. I guess maybe no cut. I don't know. Okay, so we got a Phantom Bloody Finger. Alright, so I'm Leviticus Host of Fingers. Okay, this is a big old world. Where is he? Alright, maybe I will have to cut. I don't even have my pony. Oh, this is terrible.
Because he is the pony. This is his world.
Hey, this is a lobster. Hey, lobster. They don't care about me because I'm not of this world. Okay, well, I guess I'll run. This is such a big world. What the hell? I'll go run to the guy. Hey, guys. Have you seen the host of fingers? Have you seen him? No? Oh, he's that way? Oh, he is that way. Oh, hello.
Oh, wow.
Opie? Oh, no. Oh, we got another bloody finger here. Wait a minute. Wait, oh my god, there's so many. Fuck.
You gotta kill that guy on the left. The host. He's next to that guy.
So I guess I have the... Oh, the host, I see.
Host of fingers.
Okay. This is gonna go well. I'm sure. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That went so well.
And he's teabagging me. Okay.
Wow.
Well, here's the good part about this. I don't have to win. I just have to do it. And I heard that you have to do it 3 times, but we'll see what he says.
Try that. I'm quite certain.
Yeah, I think we have to do it 3 times, so we're gonna keep doing it. And we're probably gonna get murdered, and that's fine. I don't care. Watch us be linked with the same person again. Nope, different. What a name.
Wow.
Hey, man. Why was that guy playing with 2 other fucking people? What the hell?
I don't know. Just wanted to play with 2 other people.
Ow, fuck you!
Found it.
Look, why is there always people playing together?
Because maybe you're the only person that plays this alone.
Maybe. Why does everybody have friends?
I don't know. Why does everyone look so cool?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that these people are just, look at them. They're literally just sitting at this house. Like, they're literally waiting for people to spawn. Like, this is all they do. They wait for people to come invade them and they kill them. That's why these guys are all together.
Why?
Because that's what people find fun. They find beating up poor innocent souls, like, freaking fun. I don't know. I'm just happy they're killing me fast. That's very considerate of them. Hello.
Oh, it's the same guy.
Hi, can you re-murder me? Wait. Oh no. No. Oh no. I wanted to do an emote. Fuck.
No emote for you. God, that guy is literally spitting fire. That's...
I hope they had fun. I didn't even participate in that fight. But okay. So now this guy should talk to me? Okay, thank you.
Pleased you're here.
Oh, I died so many times for you, asshole.
Gift. I knew it from the very start.
Uh-huh.
Have a taste for noble blood.
I do.
I wish to appoint you a proper inductee, a knight to serve Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood, and establish a new dynasty.
That sounds amazing.
Luminary Moog has
I love
strength,
blood.
vision,
What's my kink?
of course, love.
Love? Oh, is Randy joining us?
You say, my lambkin.
Don't call me your fucking lambkin, you freak.
Nah,
Like
he
me.
knows that.
Who would have it any other way?
I don't know, but stop rubbing your hands together like a creep. God. Lord of
So
Blood's
cool.
favor. I thought it'd be like a bloody cloth,
For
but
your
nope.
final trial, soak the cloth
Oh,
with a
I guess that's why it's not bloody.
Normally, this ritual would involve killing one's own maiden and recounting the wisdom of the two
Oh.
fingers. But
Oh.
since you are maidenless, the blood of anyone's maiden will do.
Cool. I'm glad he thinks I'm maidenless. Awesome. Technically, I'm not because I have that Spectre one, but he doesn't know about her, which
I
is
thought
good.
she said that she left your side as a maiden. She's no longer yours.
She was, but I think she's back with us because now our journey is to the giant. I think she joined back with us because her journey was to the base of the Erd Tree, but we can't get into there now, so now we have to go the other way. And I think she's joining us there. All right, hello, little maiden. I'm gonna dye this cloth in your blood. All right, thank you. Good day.
You're very chipper about that.
Yeah, well, it's cool. All right, and we're back with this guy. We got the
my
blood-soaked cloth.
lambkin,
Oh, and he's calling me Lambkin
you've
again.
completed your final trial.
Because you're his lambkin.
This you are.
I wish I wasn't.
Full inductee,
Too late.
a knight.
Yay, I'm
who
an
will assist
inductee.
Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood,
Mm-hmm.
in the establishment of a new dynasty. Now, give me your finger. This
Fuck you.
sable blood will be an immutable badge of honor once it settles inside of you.
I don't like the
What?
sound of that. Offer my finger. No, through my stomach. What are you doing?
What's he doing?
Oh, good heavens. Clench your teeth or something.
Did he cut your
Oh.
finger off?
Yep.
What?
Never
Wow.
That feeling of agony.
Uh-huh.
What binds you to Luminary Moog, to all of us.
Uh-huh.
You have the
This guy's a creep.
sweetest scream, my lamb.
My God, he's so
Oh
creepy.
my god.
I just hope Brownie still loves me. And she has 4 limbs and I have 1 less finger. That must match something. Okay.
Freaked out.
So now we have the bloody finger. I'm gonna talk to him again because he might give me more information, but I just want to see. I believe it lets me invade. Yeah, it lets me invade infinitely without having to use the festering ones. So that's cool, I guess. Okay. So we're gonna talk to this guy again. Maybe he'll give me info on where I need to go. Otherwise, I gotta look it up.
You
Oh.
should have this.
Uh-huh. Here's my finger. Okay.
Medal granted by the new Moog.
That's what I need.
dynasty, with the power to grant audience with Luminary Moog. I've gone out of my way to provide one to you.
Well,
But
thank you.
mustn't use it just yet. The meeting must wait until the Moguin dynasty commences. Luminary Moog yet slumbers beside the divinity. We must.
Okay, but how do I get to him?
A little longer. Ah,
Any more?
It is trying, but one day you will be elevated, deservedly, basking in
I
love.
am loved by Ranny,
Right, my
asshole.
lambkin?
Don't call me your lambkin.
One day, right, my lambkin?
Yeah, shut up.
But you are his lambkin. That's what happens when you join a creepy blood cult that cuts off your fingers.
Well, the
You
only
become
way,
someone's
the only
lambkin.
reason I did this is because this is the best way to grind for XP, and I also want to go to every area in the game. Though I guess I could go to this area later. I just was trying to do it earlier rather than later. And I also want to do every quest in the game, so I figured I'd do it in this playthrough versus another one.
That
Whatever.
makes sense.
I try to do as
But
many
now
in
you
this
are that man.
playthrough as I can.
Yeah, but now you're that man's lambkin and you have to deal with it.
Yeah, well, whatever. Oh, I just have to use it in my freaking inventory. Alright.
You have to
Apparently.
use it, even though he told you not to.
Oh yeah, I don't give a you think I actually care about this guy? I don't give a
You're his
frack.
mannequin.
You said to wait to use it, but I'm not gonna listen to him. I don't give a rat's arse. Here it is. Use. Yes. Sorry, buddy. I don't give a fuck. You think I'm gonna let Mog live? Hell no, he's dead. I don't care.
You're killing him?
Oh, hell yeah, I'll kill anything that breathes that isn't Ranny.
I'm not
Alright.
sure Ranny breathes, to be honest.
I think she does. She breathes in my heart. Oh no, don't go up there then. I'm not ready to. I don't want to kill him. I just want this area unlocked.
You
Also,
said you'd kill
I have-
anything that breathes, but suddenly you don't want to kill him?
I have a grave thing out there. I'm guessing on the surface. Somewhere. I guess I died up there. Okay. That's cool. No, I want to be here because this is the best place to grind for XP against these guys. They yield a lot of XP. That one just gave me almost 3,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty rad. But I don't plan on grinding for XP an episode here or anything. I'm just trying to find a Grace at this point. Who did that? You.
What
Oh,
did
God.
you just say?
Oh god. Oh god.
There's,
Oh god.
there's
Oh god.
a giant skeleton.
Yeah, he's spawning those guys. Oh, that is a giant skeleton. Hello. I thought it was a troll.
No, it's a giant
Oh.
skeleton.
Okay. Hello, giant skeleton. No, don't put me here, damn it. Alright. Yeah, so obviously this area is very hard. But that's okay. This isn't the area where I'm supposed to grind anyways down here. I don't know where it is. I don't know anything about this area. Alright, I think I'm gonna try to kill this guy again at least. How can he summon guys when I'm constantly hitting him? Give me your item. Yeah, give me your blood clot. You
Maybe
freak.
he's just that good.
Come on. Okay. Whew. Alright, where's my stuff? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. I got blood-tainted excrement.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we all love that. Hello.
Oh, you look so sad. He just sort of looked at you like, why you killed me?
Oh yeah, that's actually a very good point. 'Cause I got one of those too.
Oh no!
I can summon here? Why?
Still looks like a Slovene from Doctor Who.
Slovene. I'm trying to remember what the Slovene look like.
I think they're called Slovene.
Smithing sounds 7. Ooh, that's tasty. God, I am so... First off, this area is very difficult, as you guys can see. Second off, I have no idea where to go for this Grace. There's a lot of them in there. Alright, guys, don't mind me. I could probably summon here because there's so many of these guys. I don't know if there's really a boss here. Oh. Oh, hello. I'll kill you. Oh, I just whacked something. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, that was a very big mistake. Hey, I just want the thing. Leave me alone.
No, they're not very understanding. You hit one of them, they don't like that.
I am wearing your head. We should be friends. What are you
They're not
doing
friends.
cartwheels for?
He's off to join the circus. You
I
just
guess
killed
so.
him.
Those guys
Destroyed his circus dream.
Yeah, they're not that hard. Sombring Smithing Stone 9. Very nice. Oh, my steed's dead? When did my steed die?
I killed it.
Oh. Here, rune 4. Nice. You're dead. Oh, this is actually a really easy place. And if I can summon my buddy here too and murder all these guys? Easy place. Hello, guys.
You were just saying how hard it was to be here. And now you're saying it's easy.
Well, the guys that summon the big skeleton guys were hard. This guy's easy. Okay, they're spewing knives out their chest. Maybe less easy. No, don't spew knives. Oh God, how do you
Spewing
beat
knives
something that
sounds
spews?
very painful.
Yeah, and out your chest too. Oh, they got little horns. They got little horns on their head. They're little devils. You're naughty, aren't you? You guys are naughty. Oh,
Why
this
are
is
you
it.
calling things naughty?
Oh, this is the place. This is the place. This is the Blizzardy place.
You're very excited, and I don't know why.
Because the Grace is here.
Oh.
This is where the
Also-
grinding spot is.
The rocks also look like they're bleeding. Bit unsettling.
They do? Oh, that they do. Go figure. The Lord of Blood
Yeah.
likes his blood. What are? Oh, that's a bird thing from the grot region, and but it's all bloody and rotty. This looks like it belongs up there.
It does, yep. It's a lot of blood.
Okay, so this is an area we'll have to explore at some point. I lost a finger to get here. I'm curious if I actually lost a finger or not. I'm trying to see. I kind of have armor on though, so yeah, I still have all my fingers. What if I take my gloves off? No, I still have all my fingers. We're good. Also, I just realized it looks like I have tattoos, but that's just my hairy fingers.
Oh, yeah.
It's my hairy fingers. Okay. Let's get that back.
Onion knife.
Oh, by the way, I farmed for some armor. I got this set of armor, the fire pearlet. I farmed that big guy, so I have like this armor as well. This one was better in most ways, so I left that on. I can also get my helmet back on now. I got the bullhead. But yeah, this armor was more balanced with its immunities versus the other one. But yeah, so basically the grinding spot here is just to come here and murder these guys. Just murder them all. And that's really it. That's how you grind. That's how one grinds. There's a weapon that you get at the very end of the game that's super helpful for grinding here. That kills all these guys like instantly. But unfortunately we do not have that. So oh God, you turned into a
my
spike ball of
Jesus.
death, didn't you?
Oh my God, they turned into like little sea urchins.
Noted, do not ignore you guys. Kill the red ones first. Alright, yeah, but obviously this is an amazing grinding spot because it gives so much XP.
But they look so like helpless. I know they're not helpless because that guy can do that, but he just looks so like torn up about you killing him.
Well, these guys are fine. They're not even mean. They're just chilling.
Oh, you're still murdering.
Well, I murdered them eventually. I'll murder them last. They get to live longer.
It's worse because they know their death is coming.
Well, they don't. I don't tell them that. I just do it, and they just find themselves dead in the morning.
They wake up dead.
Yeah. Hello.
You wake up dead.
Yeah, so this is like the best grinding spot in the game. Is right here. For obviously apparent reasons. But yeah, so you get a sword with an ability at the end of the game. I believe it's the end of the game. I don't know exactly. That does like a huge burst of holy damage, and it just shreds, and it goes far. It fans out, so it like does a huge radius too. It's quite insane. I can't really get behind you easy, so you gotta be executed like that. Alright, but I'll just finish killing these guys and we'll get back on to the stuff I want to do this episode, because there is definitely more. So don't you worry. It's a lot of quest-based stuff that I want to do. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. It'll be fun. It'll be cool. Did a lot of research between episodes. Alright, let's get out of here now. Oh yeah, so now we're over here, which is where that big palace thing was, actually. Oh, that's it!
Oh.
Oh, I hope we can get up there. I'm assuming we probably can. That's probably where he is.
Probably.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, cool. We also have to go to this area too. So I think in the last episode I was saying that we're gonna be going to the Giant's place. I was definitely incorrect on that. I want to finish. First off, we got to go below the capital in the sewers, and then we got to go to here, and then we'll go to the Giant place. And then this, I didn't want to get too far into that stuff this episode because like I said, we're gonna be off for a month, month and a half ish. So we're just gonna kind of cut up some loose ends that we had, like this guy, Sorcerer Tomps, and we're gonna go talk to this guy. So another item that I got between episodes was another key to the academy, which you're like, oh, why do you need 2 keys? You only need 1 key to get in. It's because this guy needs a key and he won't take your only key because he's a good feller. So you have to get the other key so you can give him it. Be like, yo, I got 2, so just take 1. I don't need 2. Hello, America. Look at those tits. Wow. Look at his tits. Alright, hello. Remember this guy?
Wonderful.
Sort of.
Welcome to
Yeah, he's not really memorable.
little spells.
Anemic? What the heck are you talking about? Why are these anemic?
Apologies, friend.
Uh-huh.
I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. Oh, right. I can
He's
tell you
so
what I know
humble.
about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to
Okay.
the north, towering over the water. That's
Over that
the
way?
Academy of
Oh,
Rhea Lucaria.
that way. The academy.
I study glintstone sorceries. Only its
Mhm.
doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here.
Yes, I've been through it before. Thank
The
you.
seals are still active, making entrance to
Mhm.
the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast
Okay, well,
the
this guy might have a key for you. He just popped up in front of us. Very rudely, I might add. Oh, he's jumping now, too. Great. Alright, anyways. Well, let's actually talk about you first. Why are people stop showing up here?
Taken an apprenticeship with Selen. Well,
I have.
there's something. Selen was well known. The most promising sorceress in the history of the Academy.
Damn, really?
Found her at school. But
Why did you follow her, you stalker?
Selen was expelled from the Academy.
You creep.
Accused of unthinkable treatment of certain sorcerers under the name of the Graven Witch. I still don't believe the accusations. The illustrious Selen would never do such things.
I'm kind of into dark stuff, so that's fine. I'd probably be cool if she was.
Why not find yourself a glintstone key? Without
I did.
one,
I found 2.
you can't pass through the academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And
Mhm.
if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me?
You don't have to be patient very long, my friend, because I got one for you right now.
Nary a hint of talent for sorcery, but still.
Okay, don't degrade yourself, please. That's just depressing for me to watch and for yourself. Here you go.
You're willing to give your glintstone key to me. My, oh my. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you dearly. Now
You're
I can
so
go back
welcome.
To the academy to resume my study of glintstone sorceries
Mhm.
and the very stars.
He's very happy.
Yeah, he's crying. He's looking up at the sun like, oh my god. All right, so that's the real reason why I wanted to do this quest was because of that emote. Thank you. I didn't mean to do that, but thank you. Okay.
And another. Why, of course.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you looking up at the sky.
Thank you dearly. With your blessing, I will
Yep,
depart
you'll
for the
depart.
Academy of Rhea Lucaria. Or
Yep.
perhaps one day you'll pay me a visit. Who knows?
Oh, that day will be today. Don't you worry.
Decorated sorcerer by then.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Keep dreaming, son. Alright. I'll buy this stuff from you because why not? Alright, I'll see you later, man. And now I am going to teleport to where do I want to teleport to? The Bay Parlor. I don't know which one the best one to go to is. I'll go to the church, I guess. All right, we'll be back in a minute when I get there. All right, and here he is.
Oh.
He's dead.
Oh.
Yep. I sent him to his death. It's cool. I got his bell bearings and his staff and a barrier. Isn't that cool?
Why did he die?
I don't know. I don't know the lore there. I also don't know what his barrier thing does. I don't... Is that a spell?
So
Oh,
he
wait.
didn't protect him.
Wait, what's this? Is this his barrier? Oh, that's his bell bearing. Oh, this one, yeah. You erected a magical force field to deflect spells. Alright, well, yeah, whatever. Okay, anyways. Like I said, the reason why we did that quest anyways was to get the emote. Which I should equip. Which one do I want to get rid of? I got rid of this one. We'll use it one last time, I guess. It is called D this one. There we go. Alright. Awesome. Now, we are going to teleport to this frenzied village. Why are we doing this, Rain?
Technically. I don't remember.
We are going to go over here. Hello, guy. There might be a crevice here. Sort of. We're going to this tower. Do you remember this tower?
For some reason I don't.
Okay, well that's fine. No worries. This is the tower.
Oh, I do now.
So what we have to do here is we have to wear one of these. Well, which one of these do you like best?
The twin one.
Alright. We'll do the twins. And then we have to go ahead and do this emote. And that should open the door. I don't know if I have to do it here or otherwise, but... Okay. We're good. We did it, and that's all it takes. My mind is open.
That's such a bizarre way to open the seal.
Yeah. It's not ideal, but it's fine.
Why?
I don't know. It's just don't think about it. I guess it's because I opened my mind to knowledge. Hello. You got a lot of heads on you. It's more impressive than my twin head. You're dead though. It's a bummer. But yeah, so that's basically the main use of Tomps in my opinion. Yeah, he's a dead man. Got his spell.
You have to send him to his death to get an emote so you can open a door. That's so bizarre.
It's kind of rude, but I didn't design the game. I just play it. And that should be a memory stone. Nope, we got some spells instead. Cool. I like spells. I guess.
Spells are cool, but you never use them.
I do never use them. Alright, let me see what I want to do next. Actually, you know what we will do? All these, by the way, are horses. Those knight cavalry guys that we need to kill yet. A lot of them anyways.
Oh.
I marked a bunch of them. I don't know how much time we're going to have in this episode. How much time are we at now? Already at like... We're almost completely done with an episode. But we'll just continue here. We'll go do a couple more of these yet. And go from there. So this is going to be a person that I missed at the start of the game. Just to go to show you that no matter how long you play the game, you still find more people. Which honestly, now that I think about it, I might have even commented on him or noticed him at one point. Hello, is anybody there?
Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Haight.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
And celebrated repudiator of the false. Oh,
Yep.
Erdtree, grant me succor.
Shut up.
I can't
God, you're
please
annoying.
kill him.
Well, that's very kind, but
Mm-hmm.
The help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished.
Okay.
Appearance's nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard of me, Kenneth Height.
Can't say I have.
Mine is the rightful ruler of Limgrave. The Untarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my
A baboon?
It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood.
Or a bad boon, because I'm a naughty boy.
Oh my god.
To boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
Uh-huh. So, by the way, his name is Kenneth Height. You might notice a similarity, Fort Height.
Oh.
That's his fort.
What's this, kind sir? Remarkable. The Knight Commander dead. Already.
Yeah, so I already defeated that Height, so I already did what he wants me to do.
Fine work, I say. Fine work.
So it's a nice, easy quest.
I doubt that it was your intention,
Yeah.
but the deed is done, and I commend you.
Thank you, sir.
This is your reward. Go
Thank
on.
you.
It's yours for the keeping.
Nice. We got an Erdsteel dagger. Alright.
Right.
I will talk to you again.
Time for me to head to the fort. I've much to do. First, I'll have to re-establish communication with the demi-humans. What's that look? You don't believe me?
No.
Under the Erd Tree, commingling with the demi-humans is made possible.
Whoa.
The vulgar shall not be left behind under the rule of true order. Which is why I, Kenneth Height,
I don't like the Erd
still
Tree anymore.
known as the rightful ruler of Limgrave, have sworn to uphold it. Just you watch, my friend. Just you watch.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Would you like to enter my service? I see
What does
bright
entering
things
his
in your
service
future,
do?
stout warrior.
I don't know.
Enter into my service and learn the workings of the Erd Tree's true order.
I can look it up.
Who knows? Perhaps sometime down the line, the grace of gold will return to those tarnished eyes of yours. What say you? A fine accord, is it not?
Let me get back to you in a very quick second. Alright, so I think I'm gonna pledge my service because it sounds like it never really amounts to much. I
Very
don't know.
well, very
We're gonna
well
do it.
indeed. I knew I saw something in you. I
Okay.
shall await you at my fort. We shall hold a ceremony for your knighting there, I think.
Okay.
Great things ahead of us. We are truly by the Erd Tree blessed.
Alright, good sir. Why can I summon here?
Maybe your summon really wants to kill this guy.
That is very bizarre. Is it because something's over here? Is there like a boss around here or something? Oh, I've never been here, I guess. Look at this. See, look at all the things that I missed, even though I feel like I've been everywhere. What are you doing?
He's like, oh, I'd love to give this to the Erd Tree. Yes. Take my beam of purpley light.
Fevers cookbook. Nice.
Wonderful.
Give me. Boom, bida, bo, bida, bida, bida. Alright, well, cool. I did stuff and things.
You did do stuff and things.
I shouldn't fall down there. I did want to see. We'll teleport to the fort. I'll see you guys there. And now we are back here. And we're gonna see where this Frick Frack McGee is and is doing. Got a couple blood roses. We like those. Oh no, there's demi-humans here now. He's trying to make friends with them.
That's a good idea.
What a fool. Good thing I can one-shot them.
Yeah.
He was also, you know, I just want to be noted that he was hanging out above a bunch of demi-humans as well. He seems to be quite friendly with them. I don't know if
Yes, he
these...
does.
I don't think these guys are his friends, though. I think they are enemies. I don't think they like him very much. How do I get up again? Oh, there's stairs over there. Eh, idiot.
I mean, I don't like him very much either, so that's fair.
He's like a stereotypic nobleman. He's like, oh, oh, save me from the Darbodish. And I'm like, oh, what the frick is a Darbodish? Hello. Hello, good sir. Yes, nobleman. I'm stabbing you right through the gut. Can you see that?
You must have seen by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort. Oh,
Yep.
indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler. One must be found
Sure.
with haste, and not that awful Godric, but a true
You have yellow eyes.
stalwart lord of the proper
That's creepy.
lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.
He's very yellow looking.
I'm sorry.
He
to
is
have
yellow.
lifted
His
your
skin,
hopes.
his
I
hair,
have
his
no
eyes.
authority to raise you to knighthood as things stand. The great Kenneth Height issues his sincerest apology. But now
Okay.
I must begin my search post-haste for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage to take the reins of Limgrave.
Mm-hmm. 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 Uh-huh. 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 Oh, wait, do you have anything more to say? Before I teleport away to your next location?
I must begin my search for a true...
Nope. Useless. Useless! Alright, so now I gotta go to Godric's place. I'll go to the cell. And I'll walk in from there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So apparently he should be here. Gostic appeared here.
So this guy won't appear because you killed that guy?
Well, he might not appear because I did the quest too late.
Oh.
Okay, well, minor detour. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go to the table, round table, because we've killed Margot now. So there's a lot of stuff that I think is changing here. For example, I was trying to go to the blacksmith, but he keeps talking to me, and I didn't want to do dialogue off camera. So
I need to do better than this. This will never kill a god. I can do better than this. It needs to slay a
bloody dog god. Uh-huh.
It's you.
Yes, it's me.
Pay me any mind, it's not important.
Okay.
Lay out your arms.
It kind of seems important.
Yeah, I guess it isn't because he doesn't give a crap. It is a coolish looking sword. It's got some nice, nice, I don't know, markings on it. Strength and armament. There's not much I can really do. I have a lot of stuff I need to sell to you, but I guess I won't worry about it. I thought you had more to say. That's quite depressing.
Are you here for...
No, she's still saying that. So she's the same. I can promise you the 2 fingers is different. It's like erect now.
Oh god, don't call them erect.
Look at that. His
Oh
fingers
my
are straight
God.
up. He's erect. This is all I've seen is this. I haven't walked in the room or anything. But they are erect. They are very happy with me. Hello. Uh-huh.
To return. You
I
know
did.
what this means. The Earth Tree has spurned you. The
What does spurned
fingers
mean?
Remain
Why?
still, shaken by this turn of events. They are busy consulting the Greater Will. When they
Oh.
are finished, the fingers will.
I don't trust the
again
Greater Will.
offer their guidance. About thousands, if not tens of thousands of
Oh, I don't got time to wait for that, lady. I got news for you.
no matter for me. But you, how will you ever manage to wait?
I won't. I don't give a crap. 2 fingers can suck a dick.
What? Oh.
That is what we want.
Heavens forbid. That is not the domain of mere men.
I'm not a mere man, so I'm married to Ranny.
Cardinal sin.
I like to think my character just brings up that he's married to every character he talks to. It's like, I'm married.
Death goes by 2 names.
is destined death.
Oh.
The forbidden shadow plucked from the Golden Order upon its creation. Unleashing the rune now would be unthinkable.
Well, think it thinkable because I'm probably gonna do it.
The fingers never permit it. Nor would the greater will.
Good thing I don't care. She's like, I can't believe you just said that.
The fingers dormant, severing our link to the greater will. The realm and all life in ruins. Impossible events transpire beyond the ken of the fingers. Who is to say that the cardinal sin must be
Oh,
cardinal?
she's saying I can break it.
Go on,
Heck yeah.
Oh.
finish the job. Take
Finish
the
blowing that
course
guy you were doing before. Finish the job.
How to burn thorns.
kindling.
No shit.
Smoldering flame in the great forge of the giants on the highest peak in the lands between can burn the Erdtree.
Okay.
But special kindling is required to reignite the flame. For the flame to burn the Erdtree, a sacrifice.
It's so sad, but it will probably look so cool at the same time.
Yeah.
Envisions the flame and can lead you to the rune of death.
I like death.
So that'll probably be that one-eyed lady. What time?
One-eyed lady.
The one that told you about the giants before?
Oh,
She was your maiden?
Melina?
Yeah, that one.
What about her?
She said a sacrifice is needed.
Oh, I
Just
don't
then,
want.
she said-
I don't want the fell omen. Oh shit! I don't want
Too
to look
late
like
now.
him.
Too late. You got it now. You must look like him.
Damn it. I can get a sword. Or this. I haven't bought anything from these guys yet. I haven't gotten any of these things. I hope to be able to duplicate a bunch of them. But I haven't decided which ones I want yet.
Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Yeah, but I don't know if that means we have to sacrifice her.
That's what it sounded like to me.
I feel like it's more like a sacrifice of will or something. I don't know. Let me hear what you said again.
Find only the
Yep.
smoldering flame.
Yep.
Special kindling.
Yep.
The flame.
A sacrifice is needed of one who envisions the flame.
Sacrifice is needed.
Yeah, and that lady was the one that wanted to burn the tree in the first place.
You might be right. I changed my mind. I think you're onto something there. That's gonna be pretty sad, but also she's not my wife, so I don't care. Alright, are you gonna be proud of me, sir?
I hear you helped get the girl back on her feet.
What girl?
I'm not her foster father anymore. I'd still like
Oh,
to
that
thank
chick.
you. Sorry for the time you had to waste.
What? That was
She's
not a
so
waste, you
rude.
asshole.
So evil.
Jesus.
So that's where the so-called Lord of Blood was hiding himself, eh? A fitting little squat for that deluded maniac to bleat about the revival of his precious dynasty, while he turns our fellow Tarnished into bloody fingers. Let him stay there. That way, his delusions will remain as they are, distant and unattainable. But
Well, I'm gonna probably murder him, but
perhaps it's worth looking into. If what I've heard is right, then maybe.
maybe what?
My apologies.
No, God, don't cut yourself off.
The information you've shared is of great value. As promised.
Your reward.
I didn't even realize this was a thing I was doing.
Indeed.
You are a true fellow. All I ask
Is that you remain constant.
Okay. Oh, I got another. That's just like one of those cookbooks I got this episode. Unlocated demigods?
4 demigods yet to be located.
4 more?
Nicola of the Halig tree.
Oh.
The unalloyed.
Okay.
Malenia
the undefeated swordswoman. Luna
Okay,
Princess
that's-
Rani, daughter to
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh,
You
whoa,
you
whoa,
hold your
whoa.
tongue on that last one.
as the Lord of Blood.
She will
Rani
remain
is cast
undefeated,
aside her great
asshole.
rune. So here at the Hold, we seek the whereabouts of the remaining 3
Wait, what did you say?
If you should learn
She
anything
called her
of
the
these
Lord
matters,
of Blood.
I'll trade your findings for a hidden treasure or a long-lost right, known only to me. We both
what?
desire to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord. As such, I hope we are compelled to work together.
I hope I can murder you. You're kind of a dick. Wait, I just want to hear that again.
Mikkel
Yep,
and his
yep.
twin, Luna Princess Rani, daughter to Renala,
Yeah.
and the one only known as the
Well, they're-
Lord of Blood. Rani is said to have cast aside her great rune. So here at the
Yeah.
Hold,
Yeah, okay, so they're not saying the Lord of Blood is her. That was the
okay.
4th one.
should learn anything of these matters. I'll
But
trade
Rani
your
cast
findings
aside her
for a
great rune.
or a long-lost right, known only to me. We both, as such,
Okay. We don't need
So
to
that
really
means you
listen
don't
to
have to fight her then, because she doesn't have her great rune.
that. Right. So I think we're helping her get her great rune or something, right? I don't know. Who else? Oh, I guess I can go to this bell-bearing person. I went through and bought like a bunch of armor and weapons, like everything available out of these shops. Well, that's another thing I did. Giving out the new spells. I didn't buy all these spells yet. I bought some of them though. Like, these are Ash Wars. I bought those. I guess I'll get these ones too. That way I just have Selvis. Selvises is the only ones I have left then. I just clicked that one. Billy. Yeah, this is that gatekeeper who I murdered. Who showed up there. So maybe now that I talked to him, I can talk to Nefeli or whatever. And then maybe she has something new to say, and maybe she'll appear at the Godric place.
Maybe.
I don't know.
No.
Whoa, she's not here.
Oh.
She was here between episodes when I was running through this place. Okay, so maybe she is there. Maybe that's hopeful. Maybe that's good. I'm not seeing nobody. Nobody knows. Well, what the hecky? Oh, hello.
Oh, they're
They are
inside.
here. Okay. I'm gonna talk to you
It's been
first.
some time.
It has.
Thank you for your aid.
You're very
I told
welcome.
Father I would be with him no longer.
Good.
Remember
He's an
the vow
asshole.
I took when I first became a warrior, so many moons ago. This
Mm-hmm.
land is much like the one from which I hail. I will call upon the storm to drive away the foulness that has settled on the winds.
Indeed.
Again, I am Nefeli Lu.
Yes, you are.
Some
You-
call me by
you
the
preach it,
title of
girl.
Lady, but I remain the same woman underneath, though I have now abandoned my former guidance. I cannot express how much you've helped me.
Heck. Yeah, boy. The highest tier smithing stone. That was gonna let me get
Wow.
my Sephiroth sword to max tier. I gotta get a couple more 8s
I
first,
will
but
gladly lighten your burden.
I'll gladly.
Farewell, fellow warrior. I
Oh.
will remain to summon
You're a
the storm,
legend.
but your
You're
guidance
awesome.
and your fight surely lie elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I will remain, but your guide surely lie elsewhere.
Okay. So I think she's now the lady of the place. And this guy, can I murder you?
Nice to see you after so long.
Uh-huh.
Safe and sound, I take it, yes? Good. Quite. I have
Hasn't been that long, by the way.
selected a new ruler. Lady Nefeli is strong and
Okay.
just.
You know what? I give a little more respect to you. You didn't pick yourself or anything. You picked her, so alright.
Is the sincere opinion of I, Kenneth Height, no less. For the time being, I share command of the castle with my lady. But I plan on returning to my fort afterwards.
Okay. Alright,
At which time I
alright.
can
Respect.
fulfill
I give
my
you some
own
respect.
promise by raising you to the glory of knighthood. I hope it is just as wonderful as you imagine.
Very good. Very good.
That's cool.
I share command, at which time I can fulfill my own by raising you to the I hope
Yes.
it's just
Wait, so we have to return to his fort now?
Yeah, when he returns to his fort, he can make you a knight.
Okay, so maybe I want to be a knight. It sounds cool. I mean,
So cool. And it's cool. She's
gonna-
the lady of that place.
yeah, that's awesome. She deserves it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll check this out. We'll see if it amounts to anything, and if not, then we'll just move on to the next thing if we have time. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so we're getting to the end of this episode here, but there's a couple things I just wanted to do first and mention as well. I've been meaning to do this since I explored this lake area. I meant to fall down on the other side of the Divine Tower here because I forgot to do it, and there's a village here. It's called Jarburg. And I want to explore that, but we might just want to do that in a different episode now. There's also a cellar that's out here, and so is Blide. I didn't talk to Blide, but he seems very distraught. So that's another thing I want to do. But at least for right now, let's just go here to the windmills and talk to this person here. Who could this person be, Rain? It's somebody you know.
It is?
Yep.
Fuck, I have no clue.
She's right on the other side of my fat belly.
What's her name? The one with one arm? Is it that lady?
Millicent! Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got two now. Alright.
We meet yet again. The
Yeah.
armor of me truly is a thing of wonder. It feels just like my own. Even handling a sword. Perhaps it is foolish to say this to you of all people, but I am sure of my skill with the sword. Thus, I would have you call upon me in battle, should you ever have the need.
Awesome. I don't know that I will because I like to take bosses on by myself, but I appreciate the offer.
Call upon me in battle. It is the only way that I can.
My
I would
thanks.
have you. It is the
Yep.
only way.
Alright, well that's about it. I just want to say hi to her. That's pretty much it. And then I can also take this off my screen now. I don't need that on there. Did I take the other one off? I did. So we still got this guy. There's a lot of bosses that we can do. Screw it. We'll end the episode with this here. I want to get this done here. I spawned over here instead of Randy's place because I don't want to run into Blide right away. Oh, I want to talk to EG first, though. Let me talk to EG first. Alright, EG. I want to talk to you before I go there.
Oh, there you are. Good of you to drop by.
Yeah, I missed you, buddy. I forgot you could smith for me.
Lady Rani has departed on her journey.
I heard.
Along the dark path of Imperium. From Rena's Rise.
She married me. Did you hear about that? Did she tell you?
It
They're married.
would not have been possible without you. As Lady Rani
Stop. You're gonna make me blush.
her childhood warden, I express my deepest gratitude. You
No
and
problem, man.
only you
Anything from my wife.
were Lady
I treat her well.
Rani's true champion. My
Talk.
purpose is nearing its end.
That's sad. Don't say that.
Lady Rani
Stars are beautiful, by the way.
as I
Holy
can
crap.
remember.
Wow.
It has been a long and wondrous journey. Now Lady Rani is in your hands. I pray that you serve her well.
I will. More than well.
Lady Rani, along the
Yep,
now,
yep,
lady,
yep.
I pray that you
Yep. Alright, cool. Purchase? Ooh, what's this? Lower the fee. Cool. I'll take that off your hands. Alright,
He's
anyways.
a cool dude.
He's a cool dude. Anyways, now that that's done, we're gonna go over here. Apparently there's a step where we're supposed to save Blide from a prison, but I guess he escaped himself or something because now he's over here. So that's fine. We'll just meet up when we get there. Well, we're gonna go to the cellar first, but ba-bum. This was hidden. I had to break it to get in. But we are here, and we're gonna see what's down here. Oh, hello.
Some
Oh,
people.
it's an omen guy. Well, these guys are puppet things. If you remember, it just occurred to me now. We saw a lot of guys like this in the manor. There was a lot of guys looking like this. I guess
yeah,
Selvis had his way with them.
Well, that's creepy.
It's like a little bard there. Oh,
Maybe
I got a
Selvis
message
like
here.
music.
Selvis puppet, do not touch. Hmm? Is there nothing here? There gotta be something here. Otherwise, that would be anticlimactic, and why did we come here? This is the secret laboratory. Let me see if there's anything here. One sec. Oh, I think he has to still be alive for it to do anything.
Ah.
Because then I'm supposed to go back to Selvis, and I'm supposed to question him about it, and yada yada. So instead, we'll
He's
just.
a bit dead.
Oh God, that's the.
Oh.
Those are the people who are after Ranni, I think. Blyde, you did good. Did you murder them? Hey, Blyde. Oh, he's he's angry. Yeah, he's an angry boy.
Oh, Blythe, calm down, please.
Oh, I stabbed you in the butt. You got me all ready for anal penetration there. That was all on you. Hey. You were harder last time I fought you as a spirit or whatever. You really like to let me just stab you in the butt. Oh, poor Blyde.
Oh, did you just kill? Is he dead now?
Yeah, but I got all this shit.
You killed Blythe? Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, he went on a rampage because Ranni was betrayed and he thinks she was murdered by these guys or something. I don't know.
Well, if he'd calmed down for a motherfucking second, he would have known.
Yeah, I was helping her. We were all good in the hood. But yeah, so he's dead now. Sorry, Blyde. But I got his stuff. That's pretty cool. How good's his armor?
Yeah.
Here it is. Not as good as mine. Looks
His
cool.
armor still looks cool.
Yeah, we'll pop it on here. At least this one. Look at that furry back. I'm amazed his armor fits me when I was like half of his height.
It was a very tall half-orc.
Yeah, but it's fine. We won't think about it. I forgot about that guy. That guy is a thing that's here. I wonder what he had to sell. I do not remember. But alright, everybody. I think we'll wrap that episode up here. We got a lot done this episode. There's still a lot more I had on my list to do, but oh well, such is life. We'll have to do it in the next episode. I can only do so much in one episode. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We did a lot of story-ish stuff for side quests and all that, and I hope that was enjoyable. I had a lot of fun doing it. It's really cool to see the interaction with characters in this world, and I hope it continues and we keep doing that. But it will be a little bit while for me in Rain before we come back to this. But I will be breathlessly looking forward to it, and I might even play a little bit on the side of maybe just getting some levels, something like that, if I feel the desire while I am gone. But yeah, anyways guys, thanks again all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye everybody.